Welcome back. My apologies that I took so long for the third mandala, but time is the essence. That's what Vedas teach us. Mandala 3, the mandala of harmony, light, and inspired awareness. Mandala 3 of the Rig Veda marks an important shift in the spiritual journey. After the awakening of Mandala 1 and the discipline of Mandala 2, Mandala 3 invites the seeker into harmony. The harmony of fire and light, of action and inspiration, of courage and intuition. This mandala is traditionally attributed to the sage Vishwamitra, one of the most celebrated figures in Vedic lore. A king who became a sage through perseverance, vision, and inner tapasya. It is no surprise then that Mandala 3 carries the energy of transformation, from the outer world to the inner world, from physical strength to spiritual illumination. Let us walk gently into this radiant mandala. Agni, the inner fire as friend and guide. Mandala 3 opens once again with Agni, but here Agni is portrayed as a companion on the journey. Not just the sacred fire, not just the purifier, but a friend who walks alongside the seeker. Agni in this mandala symbolizes inner clarity, guidance through confusion, the warmth of spiritual companionship, and the steady light that reveals the path ahead. The hymns describe Agni as the priest, the witness, the protector, and the divine light within the heart. In earlier mandalas, Agni was the spark. Here he becomes the lamp, steady, reliable, unwavering. He lights not only the altar, but the mind, not only the physical world, but the inner world of decisions, intentions, and aspirations. Mandala 3 teaches that spiritual fire should not only burn, it should also guide. Indra, the power that awakens insight. As we move deeper, Indra appears again, but this time with a fresh tone. In Mandala 1, Indra was thunder and force. In Mandala 2, he represented controlled strength. But in Mandala 3, Indra becomes the awakener of insight. The hymns celebrate him as the one who breaks inner barriers, opens the gates of understanding, brings divine inspiration, and fills the heart with courage rooted in wisdom. Indra's battles with darkness, especially with the serpent Vratra, are symbolic of the inner battles every seeker faces. The battle against doubt, the battle against fear, the battle against ignorance, and the battle against the tendency to shrink instead of rise. Indra in this mandala is not loud. He is illuminating. He grants perspective. He empowers not only action, but understanding. He teaches that victory is not just about strength. It is about knowing where to apply strength and when to hold it. He is the divine courage that opens the mind. Soma, the uplifting nectar of inspiration. One of the most beautiful aspects of Mandala 3 is the early presence of Soma, the sacred essence that uplifts the spirit and fills the seeker with divine joy. Though Mandala 9 is the full Soma Mandala, Mandala 3 contains early hints of Soma's deeper meanings. Soma represents inspiration, inner ecstasy, spiritual bliss, heightened awareness, and the exhilaration that comes when truth begins to reveal itself. The hymns describe Soma as flowing, shining, purifying, moving through the world like a river of consciousness. Soma in this mandala symbolizes those rare moments in life when everything feels clear, when intuition is strong, and when the mind touches a deeper truth beyond logic and reasoning. This is not intoxication, it is illumination. Surya, the light of truth and clarity. Surya, the sun, is another central presence in Mandala 3. He is described as the eye of the gods, the one who sees everything, the one who reveals everything. Surya represents clarity of thought, truth without distortion, perception free from illusion, the rising of inner knowledge. To the ancient seers, light was not merely physical, it was symbolic, a metaphor for awakened consciousness. When Surya rises, darkness disappears, not only from the sky, but from the mind. This mandala encourages the listener to cultivate inner sunlight, to allow understanding to shine through confusion, to let truth dispel fear, and to let clarity guide choices. Surya is the symbol of a mind that is bright, calm, and alert. Vishwadevas, the harmony of all divine forces. One of the most harmonious features of Mandala 3 is the hymns addressed to the Vishwadevas, the all gods. These hymns do not focus on a single deity. Instead, they invoke the unity of divine principles. The Vishwadevas represent balance, cooperation, the interplay of forces, the harmony of the cosmos. This is one of the earliest expressions of a deep Vedic truth. The one becomes many, and the many express the one. The seers understood that nature is not random. It is a coordinated symphony. The fire, the wind, the sun, the rain, the rivers, the mountains, the seasons, all moving in harmony. In the human world too, the mind, the heart, and the will must work together. The Vishwadevas teach unity, not only in the universe, but within ourselves. Mandala 3, the tone of rising light. Mandala 3 therefore carries a very special emotional texture. It feels like the moment when the sun rises fully above the horizon, bright, warm, uplifting. There is confidence here, there is clarity here, there is harmony here. Mandala 3 teaches the seeker, let your inner fire give light. Let your strength be guided by insight. Let inspiration uplift your mind. Let clarity reveal your next step. Let all parts of your life work in harmony. Spirituality here becomes less of a struggle and more of a flowering. The seeker begins to feel supported, energized, and illuminated. Mandala 3, the essence. And so, Mandala 3 represents the rising synergy of spiritual journey. Agni is the guiding flame, Indra is the enlightening courage, Soma is the inner joy, Surya is the clarity of truth. The Vishwa Devas are the harmony of forces. Mandala 3 teaches us that the divine is not distant. It is woven into every aspect of life, both outer and inner. And when fire, strength, joy, clarity, and unity begin to work together, a new kind of awareness dawns, a luminous awareness that gently transforms the seeker from within. We will now move to Mandala 4, a mandala of cooperation, law, healing, and balance in the next video. Thank you so much for listening. Jai Jagannath.